Well, very disappointed that I thought that we would play a much better brand of baseball tonight, coming off of the way we played this weekend, which was very disappointing. But that didn't happen tonight. We had opportunities. We didn't cash in with runners in scoring position. We left a lot of runners at third with less than 2 outs and didn't get them home. Obviously, gave up the big inning there early in the third or the fourth, whenever that was, in the fourth, via some free passes and some hits. But we just got to be tougher, and we got to get to playing to a certain standard, because this team is better than this, and we will be better. I can promise you that, and we will be relentless in our approach to make sure that we have the right guys out there, and we're playing fundamental Clemson baseball, not making the mental errors that we're making, and putting a winning product on the field, because that's what this team is capable of, and that's what we expect around here. So disappointing again. Everyone hates losing, and look forward to tomorrow and turning the page and getting ready for a day of training and getting better. And we know what we've got this weekend, and excited for that challenge as well.
Now, there's always going to be ebbs and flows in the season. Maybe you didn't expect this early. So how do you kind of get the guys' heads back in it and back right?
Yeah, I mean, adversity is a good thing, but you also have to make adjustments and learn from that adversity. You can't keep making the same mistakes over and over, and we made some base running errors tonight that, are just the opposite of what we're teaching, and just critical mistakes in a close game that just can't have those types of errors. And when it's time to grit your teeth and put your nose in the dirt and get that runner in any way, shape, or form, you got to do it. You got to find a way to cash in and score those runs. Those are the things. Yeah, adversity is good, and yes, we'll find a way to improve from it, but we also have to make the adjustment and improve. And so that was probably the most frustrating thing, besides the overall loss, is that we had plenty of opportunities early, I thought, really to come out and score a lot of runs early, which changes the entire momentum of the game and the way the game goes if we can establish a lead and capture a wide margin early. And we kept it close, and they're a good team, and they do what good teams do when you let them stay close, and they end up finding their opportunities to score, take the lead, and stay ahead.
As far as the pitching staff, where are you at as far as I feel good about certain guys in certain roles, or is that still kind of a process right now?
I think it's very much a process. I think it would be inaccurate for us as a staff to say that everything is solidified. I think for us as a staff, we feel like we have some very talented players, and it's our job as coaches, and we'll do this tomorrow and Thursday, of putting guys in the right spots, and that may include mixing some things up in order to put guys in roles where they're going to have a lot of success.
With Tristan only getting one inning, are you looking at him possibly moving to rotation this weekend?
Absolutely.
What did you see from him in his one inning tonight? And I guess early on this year, what did you see from him?
Well, he's a good pitcher, and we didn't want to start the season with him in the rotation. We wanted to put him in some difficult spots, some high leverage relief appearances where there's high stakes, there's pressure, there's runners on, there's just throw him into the fire that way. And he's obviously very comfortable starting, as most high school recruits are. But he's got a little bit of experience now these first couple of weeks. Got to start here tonight, just kind of going through the routine of being a starter and what that pregame looks like. And he's definitely in the mix for this weekend, and he's a very talented pitcher. He's got a very good fastball, very good breaking ball, changeup, and strike thrower, and just tremendous poise for a freshman.
Are you excited to get back into this rivalry? You've had a taste of it before, but are you excited to kind of get back into the series of it?
Absolutely. This is the best college baseball rivalry in college baseball, and that's a privilege to get to say you're able to compete in that and be a part of that. And so we know that the stage is the biggest, the lights are the brightest. It's Clemson, South Carolina. It's two programs, two teams, two fan bases who don't like each other, and you know what? That's a good thing. It's good. It's a good rivalry for our state. It's good for college baseball. It's good when both programs are good and competing to be there at the end. And That's what I remember about it 21 years ago is, you had two top programs going at it and going at it all the time, and that's has been a staple of this rivalry for a long time, and it's what makes it so great is two quality programs going at it. So look forward to jumping into it. Like I said, we're going to respect the rivalry. We'll have the utmost respect for this rivalry. We'll have the utmost respect for this rivalry by the way we've prepared for it, and that's been since day one. That's been since our first team meeting. We were talking about it. So our guys will be excited. We'll be ready to go and play a much better brand of Clemson baseball this weekend.
I'm guessing you haven't watched a ton of them, but just, I guess, what have you seen a little bit, just kind of brief?
Power arms on the weekend, power hitters. I mean, they're a power team. They've got guys with big arms that throw mid to upper 90s. They've got power hitting throughout their lineup. They've taken care of business with every team that they've played. There's something to be said for that. Whether they blow teams out or win 1-0, they've been able to do a good job. So looks like a complete team. They're good on all sides, and we'll definitely have our work cut out for us. It's going to be a big challenge, but we'll be up for it.
Erik, what else has changed, maybe improve some of the situational hitting?
Situational hitting is you got to know that you're going to get a mix of pitches, and sometimes we get in trouble when we take some good pitches early in the count. Some of our best scoring has been when our guys have worked early. They've gotten pitches that they can drive that runner in or move that runner over. They don't wait around. They don't get to 2 strikes. And even if they do get to 2 strikes, I mean, we've been much better with 2 strikes. I think everybody who watches our offense sees that our guys do a pretty good job competing and battling with 2 strikes. And when you do have 2 strikes, you just got to move the baseball. You just got to find a way to battle, put the barrel on it, and do a good job for the team. 2-strike ABs, we talked about those being team ABs, and you just got to will yourself to put the barrel on the ball and find a way to score that run.
I know you talked about the pitching staff still trying to figure things out. How about position-wise players? Do you look at mix anything up there? Do you feel pretty good about the lineup?
I think our infield has done a good job defensively and offensively. Our outfield, we've platooned a few guys in the outfield, particularly left field and DH. Cooper and JJ have pretty much split time at catcher. So I think we'll continue with that, and we'll continue to look for that, that right combination. Now that Will Taylor has, inserted himself into this lineup and he's healthy, and looking forward to getting Corbett back as well, and so I think we'll have the right combination. But I think you might see that DH slot shift a little bit, and left field spot could rotate a little bit, just depending on who's in there. But feel good about our position players. Our guys they've done a good job. We've just come up short with some execution opportunities and with some critical base running mental errors that have cost us in a few games. I like the aggressiveness. We just need to clean up a few things, not run into some careless outs on the bases.
One more question. Do you expect to have Tyler this weekend available, Tyler Corbett?
I hope so, yeah. Yeah, I hope so.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Still have Will Taylor.